bidding to get a bit of a flyer here. Setting out to make the running, although Walking on Air is close up. And they're off. And this is the Start Your Racing TV free trial novices hurdle. And He Could Be the One is leading Ben Lilly and the favourite Walking on Air towards the first of 8 flights. Al Ghazal is in fourth, the dark green and orange, ahead of Highway 103. He Could Be the One gets over the first safely, seeing all the others over. And all 12 of them get from A to B. Currently running in 5th position, Highway 103, along with stablemate Card Dealer. And then taking quite a fierce grip is Enchante. The red sleeves and cap is tugging her way closer. Pulling away past a few of the runners. The back 5, Systemic, in company with Logan's Choice. McLean, Groom Descartes and Harakiri is last of all. A circuit to go, and He Could Be the One, the Fontwell winner on Boxing Day, is setting out to try and make all with Walking on Air out of multiple winner and including Grade 1 level refinement. In second position, Walking on Air, Ben Lilly. Useful flat performer at his best, is in third. Enchante is now pulling her way into 4th position, past Al Ghazal. She refuses to settle. And then in 6th position, that's Highway 103, ahead of Card Dealer. And then Systemic, Logan's Choice, Groom Descartes, McLean and Harakiri as they're into the back straight and getting closer to flight number 2. And He Could Be the One. Jamie Moore in the saddle, leading by 2 lengths. He Could Be the One over to Walking on Air, Ben Lilly, Al Ghazal and Enchante. Not much change in the order amongst the back markers. Highway 103 next in the field. Logan's Choice. Card Dealers just drifted back a little bit as they run to the second flight in the back straight. And He Could Be the One over safely to Walking on Air in second. All the runners landing over that one okay. In third position is Ben Lilly. Enchante is now losing ground. Al Ghazal in 4th position as they've still got 2 more flights to jump over in the back straight. And He Could Be the One, carrying a winner's penalty, is over by 2 lengths to Walking on Air. Enchante as unseated. Paige Fuller at that one. Enchante is out of the race there at the 4th obstacle as they run down towards the 5th. And it is still He Could Be the One to Walking on Air. They've dominated the race to this point, with Ben Lilly continuing to follow under Fergus Gillard in third. Over in 4th is Al Ghazal, then Logan's Choice. Ahead of a Systemic, Card Dealer. No move yet from McLean, Harakiri, and the back marker now is Groom Descartes as they're about to turn left-handed. 3 left to jump. And He Could Be the One is being tracked by Walking on Air. Jamie Moore followed by Nico de Boinville. The best turned out winner, Al Ghazal, is in third. 4th place is Ben Lilly, so Al Ghazal has made a position. Highway 103 on the outside of McLean, improving a little bit. Logan's Choice the inside, then Systemic, Card Dealer, Harakiri and Groom Descartes as they continue on this run through the 2.5 mile start. And running for the home straight, He Could Be the One with Walking on Air on the outside, is within a length of the leader now on the outside. The black and white jacket, Al Ghazal, continues in third, then Ben Lilly. In front of McLean, who continues to make a few places, but He Could Be the One is still in front of Walking on Air on his debut over hurdles today. Al Ghazal the inside, Ben Lilly. McLean is continuing to work into it as they run towards the third last, coming more towards the near side. He Could Be the One with landing right on the girth, almost upsides, motoring, Walking on Air as they now make the run towards the final 3 furlongs and the last 2 flights. Well, Walking on Air has breezed past. He Could Be the One. McLean, Al Ghazal, Ben Lilly, the first 5 clear of Card Dealer and Harakiri. This is the second last. Walking on Air has got to the front, leads by a length from He Could Be the One. McLean, Ben Lilly and Al Ghazal. So running inside the last 2 furlongs, 1 left to jump, and Walking on Air in command here under Nico de Boinville is clear by around about 4 lengths and was spot on at the last. He Could Be the One second, McLean and Ben Lilly next. Well, this is very stylish indeed. It's Walking on Air took over almost effortlessly at the top of the home straight and is going to saunter to victory. Hurdling debuts don't come more comprehensive than this. What a victory for Walking on Air for Nicky Henderson, Nico de Boinville, Mrs. Doreen Tabor. He Could Be the One is going to be second, McLean third, Ben Lilly in 4th place.
Walking on Air, another string to this already extremely well-loaded novice hurdle bow for Nicky Henderson, the man on my right. Nicky, very well-bred horse, looks the part and can gallop on that evidence. Was that what you were anticipating?
Yes.
Yes.
In simple terms, yes.
So his work had been slick as well as that good bumper.
The trouble is, he ran in a very... He went to win a bumper at Kempton to the back end of last year, and he quickened it up really well. Went about 4 or 5 lengths clear, and I hope, well done, that's all. And I think of Gary Moore's. Well, I can remember by authorised. It has run a couple of times. Actually, it did run
in the Tolworth. Good horse.
Tolworth, yeah. It went past him like he was stood still. In fact, I swear Gary's came from behind that birch tree, you know, halfway up the run-in, Kempton. He must have done, because it just disappeared past us. I couldn't believe anything could do that to this.
All right, yes, all right. So what I intuit from that is that you thought this was a proper horse before he even made it.
It was then, and then we were getting going in the, before Christmas, and he had just niggly problems and this and that, nothing serious. He's got no issues really, I touch wood. So it's just taken us a bit of time to get ready and get out, and not surprisingly, Newbury is a pretty obvious place for us to, these sort of races are where we need to start. I mean, the nice thing is, I think, is that, well, it's nice because this is it. He's running in Doreen Tabor's colours, and
the Dan Brandon Michael Tabor's colours, as did the Grand Dam.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. And actually, I think this is the first time we've had. I'm not sure how many jumpers have been in Doreen's colours, but it's rather nice that they've sort of got in front. And I hope they will be sort of seen again.
Yes. Well, soon. You do have quite a strong hand in this division, the understatement of the century, with John Bond and Constitution Hill and Balco Coastal and others. Is it feasible to compare this horse to them?
Not. Yeah, he's lovely. He's big. He's solid. He's going to make the most fantastic chaser. One day he jumped everything, didn't he, all the way around. I think the good part of this is that the mare stayed 3 miles, and as Nico said, that will get 2.5 comfortably. So at least it avoids, if that is the plan, he'd need to run again.
Okay. So you're looking at sort of the Ballymore or something like that with this horse?
You'd have to be thinking along those lines anyway, yeah.
Right, but that's as far as you want to go this season, 2.5?
I wouldn't want to go any more than 2.5, no.
So is there an obvious race between now and Cheltenham for this fella? Like a good one?
I'd have to have a look-see, but I mean, he's only won one. He's won his maiden, so you can afford to run in a novice with a penalty, can't you, before you have to go. And, you'd like to think he ought to be going there. I was talking to Jerry Ahern just there, who sort of manages the Coolmore team, so we'll see. I know they'd like to, so we'll have a look-see. But he's a great big foot. He's a mature fella. And he looked the part there, didn't he?
He did look the part, and he's clearly one to take very seriously.